friends, this video on work, energy and power part 4 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exams. Please make sure that you have watched part 1, 2 and 3 before going ahead with part 4. So now we start with work in terms of physics. Work is said to be done when application of a force causes displacement of an object. So in terms of physics, we say that a work is done. A person is doing some work when he applies some force and that force causes displacement of an object. In all our previous chapters, we have already discussed what is displacement, what is force. So I am very sure that you are aware of these terms well. So only if the object undergoes some displacement, that means the object moves, only then we consider that work is done. Now friends, what we'll do, we'll look at the same examples which we saw in the first slide when we were discussing about how do we define work in our daily life, and we will see whether in all those examples work is done in terms of physics or not. So before doing that, let us see this scenario. We just saw that there was a ball which was at rest. A person applied some force with his hand, right? So when this force was applied, because of this force, there was some displacement in the ball. The ball was previously here. This was the initial position and this is the final position. So that means there is some displacement, and this displacement is caused by this force which is applied by the hand. So that means application of force applied resulted in displacement. So we say work is done. Now in physics, how do we define work? Work is defined as the dot product or the scalar product of force and displacement. Force is denoted by F and displacement by S. So we define work as work is equal to F dot S, that is Fs cos theta, where F is the force applied, S is the displacement produced, and theta is the angle between the vectors F and S. Right? So now you understand why did we discuss or we spend so much of time on scalar product? Because in order to deal with problems on work, you should be aware of how to solve a scalar product. Okay, so now you are clear, whenever there is a displacement due to a force, work is done. Otherwise, work done is zero. Now let us look at the examples which we saw in our first slide. The same examples came up, right? So now we have defined what is work in terms of physics. What is it? When a force is applied, there is a displacement in the object. So let us consider the first example where you are studying very hard for your exams. So is there any displacement involved? There is no force applied physically. There is no displacement which is observed physically. So in this case, what do we say? We say that the work done is zero. There is no work done because there is no displacement. It is only a mental activity, right? So in terms of physics, however, in reality, you feel that you are doing a hell lot of work, but then in terms of physics, there is no work done because there is no displacement. The second example, where you are playing tennis. In this case, you are applying some force on this ball with the help of this racket. As a result, there is a displacement because the ball is moving from one position to another. That means there is displacement. So we say that work is done. So in this case, there is some work done. So here work done is not equal to zero. That means some work is done in this case. The third scenario, where the cute Santa Claus is trying to move this heavy box. However, the box is not moving at all. It is very heavy and very huge. So even if he is trying his best, he is sweating out, he is so tired, he is putting in so much of force, but the displacement is zero. So here the force is there, but there is no displacement of the box. Therefore we say, so here displacement is equal to zero. Therefore work done is also equal to zero. In this case, both of them are applying force on each other and there is displacement as well, because when he is hitting him, he is falling down or he is moving somewhere or he is getting hurt, something is happening to him. I mean, he is not standing still on his own position. He is moving because of the force applied by him. Similarly, when he is applying a force to him, he is also moving from his position. So there is displacement. So in this case also, some work is done. So work done is not equal to 0. So I hope with the help of these examples, now it is clear that how is work defined in terms of physics. In terms of physics, work is said to be done only when there is displacement in the object due to the force applied. Now let us take some examples where work done is equal to 0, where there is no work done. See the first example. This little boy is standing with such a heavy book. Just look at this book and look at the size of the boy. So he is standing with such a heavy book and a bag which is around 50 kgs. Oh my god. So he is standing with such a heavy mass, but he is standing. He is not moving at all. So what do you think? Is there any work done? No. Why? Because in this case, displacement is equal to 0 because the guy is standing. He is not at all moving. Now let us look at the second example. In the second example, this cute Santa is trying to push this wall, which is this box is almost like a wall. He is trying his best, but the wall doesn't move. So even in this case, the displacement is equal to 0. Therefore, the work done is also equal to 0. This is an interesting example, you see. The coolie carrying a suitcase. All of you must have traveled to railway station, right? Or you would have seen workers around the road, they carry heavy loads. Now here you see that this guy is carrying such a heavy load and he is walking. In this case also, the work done is equal to 0. Why? Just think of it. See, this guy is applying a force to hold this object in which direction? In this direction. So the force is being applied in this direction by his hand, right? And the displacement, is there any displacement taking place? Yes, there is a displacement because if you can see that the guy is walking as well. He is walking along this direction. So the displacement is taking place along this direction and the force which he is applying to the box is along this direction. So work done will be equal to F dot S, that is scalar product of force and displacement, that is Fs cos theta. What is theta here? Theta will be 90 degree because this is F and this is D. So theta is 90 degree. So what is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. Therefore work done is equal to 0. So in this case, there is displacement, there is force, but the force and displacement, they both are at 90 degree with each other. So we saw three different varieties of example. In the first example, there is no displacement because the boy is simply standing. In the second example, again, the force applied is huge because this person is giving his best, but displacement again is 0. In the third example, force is there, displacement is also there, but both are at right angles to each other. Therefore, the work done is equal to 0. So, there are many scenarios where we think that there is some work done by the person, but in terms of physics, the work done is 0. Now that we have seen what is work, let us see what is positive and negative work. Let us start with positive work. What is positive work? The work done is said to be positive when the direction of displacement is same as the direction of force. That means, let us suppose you applied a force in this direction. Then the displacement caused due to this force will also be along the same direction. So that is positive. Anyways, like the term positive gives us a feeling of something getting added up. So if the force is in this direction, displacement also gets added up in the same direction. So let us take an example. Let us suppose we take the example of an apple falling down the tree. In this case, what do you see? This apple falls down from this position to the ground. That means the displacement is taking place along this direction, that is vertically downwards. Now what is the force that is acting on this apple? The gravitational force. The gravitational force is also acting towards the ground because it is attracting the apple towards itself. So we see that both force and displacement both are acting vertically downwards. So this is an example of positive work where displacement and force are in the same direction. Now very obviously you can define negative work. Obviously negative would mean that the directions are opposite. That is, the direction of displacement is opposite to the direction of force. So in this case, if force is towards right, the displacement will take place towards left and vice versa. So let us take another example for this. While walking, we walk because of friction. Friction plays an important role while walking, right? So when we walk, what happens is the force is exerted in the backward direction. If you see, we push our leg towards the backward direction on the ground, but we move in the forward direction. So the displacement is along this direction, whereas the force acts in the backward direction. So this is an example of negative work. So what did we say? Positive work, as the name suggests, force and displacement in the same direction. Negative work, force and displacement are in the opposite direction. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once.